Hey folks, welcome back with Rob and another Rob Plays. And this week we've got Pigs UXB, which of course was originally an arcade game, the arcade game Butasan, developed by Jaleco in 1987 and converted by Software Creations for US Gold a year later. There's not much of a story here. You're basically a pig, you collect bombs and you throw them at other pigs. I actually kind of got reminded of this a little while ago and wanted to hunt it down because I used to play this a lot as a kid. But the thing that really got me was the remake-y, follow-up-y sort of game that was done on the 3DS. Anyway, so the idea is simple. You clear the stage by hurling bombs at pigs. Each bomb has a number. That number is its timer, so it's fuse. The pigs have different characteristics. I should have let the intro bit sit so it explains them. And along the way, you also get power-ups. So now a bomb can detonate if it collides into a pig. I didn't realise it. Never realised this back in the day, but the bombs are all character graphics, so they've got a sprite multiplexer running for the pigs. And stage 2 kind of gets interesting later on because there's more varied pig types, and then hopefully I'll start collecting power-ups. And then we've got the bonus stage, which is very much just whack-a-bomb. You've got a minute to basically hit as many. All you do is just move over and hit fire. Controls in this game, unsurprisingly straightforward. Joystick, port 1 for player 1, port 2 for player 2, and you just hurl bombs by hitting fire, move your pig around with the joystick. It feels, this is sort of that era where, I'm glad that this is done by Software Creations because it's actually a really fun game, particularly when you have two players. I feel playing as solo is kind of a bit cheating a bit. I think it lacks a bit of challenge. And truth be told, I think the scale, if the sprites were a little smaller, it might be a little more interesting. Anyway, we've almost done this stage, which is pretty easy. There we go. So first bonus round is done. So let's show the pig introduction bit. So now we get this. Like, it shows you each of the pigs, lets their sprite wander around, and grim. But there's a couple of things I really love, like, it is a very frantic game, and I just love how frantic it is. It's sort of perfect in that regards. The other thing that's really cool is when you're in two-player mode, because when I was playing for my review notes, and, playing for the first time properly in 20-odd years, I actually started a two-player game, and most games, as much as I like it, Bubble Bobble is a good example, and coincidentally, also programmed by Software Creations. But what happens is, player 2 dies. Oh, yes, we need that that power up. Oh, nice. Did I get it? Oh, that was a hyper bomb, which makes your bombs way more powerful. Oh, I don't know if I got that. Probably not, because we'd see a little indicator in the score bar. Oh, well. So, ooh, that was close. Now, what was I talking about? But yeah, so in two-player mode, if one player dies, alright, that white thing is a rice ball. That is speed. Oh, and I blew myself up. Terrible gameplay there. Stage done. But yeah, so in two-player mode, if one player dies, runs out of lives and gets game over, providing the other player continues, they'll get another shot on the next stage. I love that from it. It keeps both players in, and I think it makes the game far more enjoyable. Anyway, let's do this. Grab that little 7. And if you... That's the bombs. They detonate. So basically, if you hurl a bomb at a pig and it hits the pig, it goes off. If it doesn't, it bounces around, comes to a rest, and then its timer ticks down. So if a bomb is active, like, you can grab a bomb that's counting down. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. And of course, as it gets close to 0, you'll have seen the bombs flash as the warning. One of the things that's important about it is that there's a power-up that's available that lets you carry 3 bombs. I haven't got it yet in this game, the knapsack. And when you get that, yeah, you carry 3 bombs, and the timers keep updating live on the stats panel. It appears under your score, basically. So you've got to sort of like learn the trick, and that's where a lot of the challenge in this comes out. It's sort of like you got the frantic chaos of just all the pigs running about. I've never really played the arcade game, so I don't know if I kind of feel like this is the kind of game where you need to just have ridiculous sprite hardware to throw lots of sprites around. I mean, the 64 does a good job. You know, I love. You know, I'd never even realised that the bombs were actually implemented as characters, as text. You know, as redefined characters, and the pigs were all the sprites, which makes sense because the bombs don't really need to fly around like that. And the other thing I think that threw me is just that, like, I don't know. I presume it'll come over nicely because, you know, Freemeister. But the checkered pattern on the background compared to, you know, that's really going to get you a different colour if it's an old school TV. And yes, I know some of you are TV purists. I don't have space. Otherwise I would... damn it, lost another life. I don't think you can... I don't know what the rule of thumb is to get extra lives. I mean, look at that, I've got 100k points, so... I should... Okay. Gonna try and get that. No! Oh, I lost my... Well, that's the bottle. That's, that lets you throw bombs for. That was the tonic. So you can throw your bombs for. Oh, game over! Oh. I'm gonna have another run, because that was terrible. Anyway, let's let this bit run. So we've got Coward. I mean, for me, I've never really seen... You know, you've got to really sort of know how these pig personalities all work, hey? Lemony, cheerful. Obstinate, testy. Alright, let's go through. It's a... Like I said, it's a great party 2-player game. I think it's a little flat in single player just because the other pigs really are cannon fodder. You know, now I kind of wish that, along with the 2-player mode, it'd be nice if there was like a 4-player hack. That would be amazing. 3. Stage 1 done. I love that. Done in 20 seconds. I should let that run. Sorry. But you get the idea. It's a fairly simple arcade package, but it's presented well. It's handled by a team who knew what the heck they were doing. Arg! You know, it was handled by a team who knew what they were doing, which is ever so important. No! Oh, that bomb was bouncing back and forth, and it didn't quite come to a stop, and I got trapped by it, which means this game will probably... Oh well. Interesting that Coward Pig hasn't... Alright, that's the knapsack. Yeah! Knapsack get, and you can sort of see it sitting under my score. Glad to have grabbed that. That is the most handy item you can get in this game, because you can carry 3 bombs. You know, actually the other one that's really handy is sort of like a onesie. I forgot the actual name, but they've given weird names in the instructions, and basically it makes you it's like a bomb-proof suit. You can take like an extra hit. That one is really handy. I have to find it. So yeah, US Gold, why didn't you use software creations for more titles instead of offloading to the likes of TierTex or Creative Materials or any of the other teams that have just produced trash? Like, this is like 87, 88, great release. Probably would have made a lot more sense on kicks. I mean, I don't think it actually did get a budget release. I've only seen it come up a few times, and it's always been the full, you know, the original price release. Maybe the license that US Gold got didn't allow them to reissue it on budget. 42, nice. We saw that one earlier. Yeah, my other real complaint is, there's no real extra lives, but it's probably minor. You know, a lot of times, you know, I've raised concerns about things I didn't quite like about games, and they are minor niggles, and I always sell them as such, right? You know, I'm always speaking from my opinion, and that's, things, and there are always, my preferences in game design, my preferences in how I like things to work. And, I do try and design, I do try and design things for that, for my own work. Let's do this. Like, it would have been cool if you got combo points for taking out multiple pigs at once. And hey, I hope you all appreciate, the, No! I've lost my back knapsack! Oh, I'll avoid that bomb, thank goodness. And this is my last life. Oh. Extra life! Yes! Oh. The gaming deities have delivered. An extra life is always handy. And let's take this red pig out. Yeah, remember, once a bomb has stopped, you are completely free to grab it, even if it's counting down. Just be careful when it flicks red like these ones are over there. Alright, goodbye, ready. And that was the tonic. Lazy. Well, Brownie, that should be fun to take you out. The other thing that always gets me, what does the UXB stand for? And I think my pet theory is unexploded bacon. Bowsers, look at that 5-second bomb there just bouncing up and down like it's on a pogo stick. There's another knapsack. Yeah. That's handy. And yeah, obviously, as you can tell, bombs do cause chain reactions. So if you, Oh, I think that's the, that blue item that was just near the pig. That's the bomb suit. And I messed up. I swear, I'll tell you, I swear as a kid I used to be a lot better at this game. Again, I haven't played it in 20 odd years. And it really is more fun when you have a friend. Just that 2-player chaos. But it is one that's worth checking out. I mean, I don't know how it compares on the other 8-bits, but with software creations involved, it certainly cannot be a bad game. Come on. 9, 20, 21, 23. See if we... I'd see if I can crack 30 here. 30. 30. Well, we did 30. Alright. Round 6. Let's try not to die on this one. There's moments where it's like, see, now I can just go bonk, and then curse because I messed up my shots. Now that purple is just 1,000 points. Alright. Yeah, we got past stage 6. Huzzah. And I also the ref always drag the bombs in when the ones that are in the playfield have almost been used up. No, and that's game over. Yeah, alright, I'm going to call it over. Over there. That's game over. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. I found it good to revisit this one. I haven't played it in so long. If you played on any of the other machines, or even the arcade version, which I've not really done, love to hear how it compares. As always, new videos come out every week. If you like to see them as they come out, do hit the subscribe button. to give it a thumbs up as well. You know, that does actually help all the magic mathematics and numbers that, you know, make sure more people see these, and that means the channel can grow, and it means I can make more cool videos for you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.